Hello, hello, my Capricorns. Baja Divine 144 here. Let's get into your messages, Capricorns. Let's see what's going on with my Capricorns. Tap that bell for more of my content. If you are returning, much love to you. As always, keep the support coming. To anyone new, how are you? What's good? These are general, okay? Let's see, Capricorns. Messages from my Capricorns. Let's see. Let's start this thing off, Capricorns. Someone's on their best bullshit. They're lying to you, or someone feels as though you're lying to them. The both of you could be lying to each other. The same shit over and over. It keeps happening. You could be in a toxic situation and, you know, a relationship with someone, and it seems like the both of you don't know how to let go. You're so used to the toxicity. You may end up taking a road trip with this person, you know, getting out there, maybe trying to either reconcile or talk about breaking up, or trying to just see where y'all went wrong. It could be something like that going on, but, you know, someone's cutting out the game plan. You know, it's time to be real about some shit. Someone's tired of playing games. You or them. This person's making you lose money. It's like money flying out the way. It's too much. Once the money got involved, we need to have a talk at the round table. We need to take a trip. We need to really sit here and talk about this situation. Something's causing you to lose money. You can't get a grip on your finances. It's time for you to make some small changes. Try something new. You know, keep calm, keep cool, keep collective. You may be feeling as if someone's trying to get under your skin. They're doing a damn good job too. You know, but switch some shit up. Could be something that you're doing that's not working anymore. You could be sick. Watch out for germs. Make sure you're washing your hands, using sanitizers and whatnot. You know, you're staying clean. You could be around people that are not clean. Okay? So use extra precautions where you go. I'm not trying to scare you, but use precautions where you go. You could be analyzing things that people are doing too. So you know what I mean when I say that. It could be like, you could be in the bathroom at work and you see people not washing their hands, and they grab the doorknob, you know, the handle to open the door. Things like that. You know, use a towel and, you know, cover your ass, cover your bases, okay? Because people not. Anyway, you could be drinking a lot. You could be. You might be into bartending. You might be a bartender going to get some drinks, happy hour or something like that. Sitting back, chilling. You could be on vacation. Watch out for mixing things. You could be dealing with someone who's a pill popper. Make sure you're not mixing. You could get like real like saucy and end up taking a prescription or something, not thinking. And it could make you woozy. It could be something about mixing alcohol with pills or some shit. Someone could be self-medicating. Someone could be self-medicating. Someone might be getting a mole removal. Something on their chest. It could be a mole being removed, or someone has a third nipple. Something like that. Or that's what you call it. It could be like a birthmark or something like that. Someone's very chiseled. They stay in the gym. Someone's very fit. You could be trying to stay fit or be fit at this time. This is not the time to press your luck with certain people and germs. I want to make that very, very clear. You know, you may have to do an overhaul of your refrigerator. You could be like throwing out old food and shit. Look at the dates, expiration dates on your food, things like that. Just as a precaution, okay? Let's see, moving on, Capricorns. Let's get some Cleo. These are general. Capricorns. 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 That what it's about. you just overcame something, having a hard time at one point, especially financially. Something was really, really hard for you, but it was you're overcoming a situation. You're being more vocal about your finances, about what you will and will not allow with certain people in your life. This could be child support. It could also be on the job. Like you want to, you don't have to pay me. I hear fuck you, pay me. Something like that could be going on, but you're coming out of a situation that was very, very hard. It was very stressful, especially financially. But I feel as though something's working out in your favor. There could be someone that's helping you along the way. You could find out that you're pregnant, and you could be getting the help that you need in a situation. When you're overcoming something, though, the worst of a situation is over. 10 of staffs, 5 of pentacles in reverse. The worst part is over. Here comes a new beginning. You might got to start from scratch, but here it comes. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. You can find out that you're pregnant. You do see a light at the end of the tunnel. Something's going to work out after all. There is someone that they want to control the narrative, though. If you are coming out of a cycle, especially financially, watch who you let into your life, because you could be letting someone into your life who is going to be in and out. The Emperor in reverse, Page of Cups is the Emperor in reverse. Someone that they're not on the commitment type shit. Yeah, just make sure you know what you're getting into. Well, a Fortune in reverse, it's like you're going to come out of a cycle. The rough part is over, only to end up with someone else that's going to put you right back there, So use discernment. Just because someone looks good and gives you an offer doesn't mean you got to take that shit. Take your time. You could be newly single and shit. Someone's going to slow you down. They're going to offer you some shit, and then they're going to slow your ass down. And, being with this person is going to reverse your fortune. They come to take. Period, point blank. They come to take, and they see that you're vulnerable. It's like, this person, this is what they do. They do this. Yeah, and they don't change. Like I said, with the death in reverse, someone stays stuck in their ways. They're going to come into your life and get you stuck, and they're going to stay stuck. So it's like you're coming out of something. You out, cats. Don't let somebody put you back in that shit. It seems as though you're coming out of something with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, with the end of 10 of Wands. The hard time is over. You letting something be known, and you coming up out of that shit only to be put back into that, because you could be into their body, their looks and shit. It's either you refusing to change, or they are, or they aren't. Someone doesn't want to change, and they're going to keep the situation in a stagnation. The same thing that you were trying to get out of. Go beyond, go be beneath the surface when it comes to meeting new people. I understand you have to be attractive and all that shit, but you can go beneath that shit, analyze. Because, people hide who they are until they get you to where they want you to be. And then they on some other shit. Yeah, like I said, this person, they don't commit. The Emperor in reverse, they don't commit. They do what they want when they want. And they try to control you. They stuck in their ways, but they like what they see. They like you. And that's what they do. They like you. They come towards you. They got that whip appeal. The sex could be amazing. Okay? Don't get blinded by that. Okay? Because this person's stuck. They don't change. They're not willing to change. And they do have a secret lover. Like I said, they keep them tucked. No commitment. You're going to leave a good situation. You're coming out of stagnation only to go into it with a bullshit artist. Yeah, it's going to have you confused. But, use discernment. Analyze. You don't have to be with someone. Like, they could make it like you have to be with them right now and all that. Put up some sort of boundary, because you're getting stuck in some more bullshit. The same thing that you tried to come out of, you could end up easily putting yourself back in. Yes, look, the world. It's just something that you may have already came out of with the world, This is like a completion. Moving on. So I could have been talking in the past tense about the whole situation. You got back on your feet only to end up with another crazy person in your life that kept you stuck for a while. They had you confused. They were seeing other people, but now you're leaving it all behind, period. And moving on, embracing the future with some new shit in your life. And that's beautiful. Either way you look at it, this is the ending of a cycle. So this is something that could have closed out, but you best believe they looking. You could be traveling, looking good, feeling good if that's the case, in another case scenario. You're doing your thing, period. And you're feeling good and you're looking good. And this person wants back into your life. They do. But you know what you want and you don't have time for this. It's going to repeat, yeah. They could be trying to hit you up or something. You're going to be like, just get to the point. Like, you're really on some other shit. Positive vibes here. Someone could find out some test results. 99.999 positive, okay. Yes, you could have a pretty face, nice shape. You're doing your thing. Someone's upset. I hear West Side, okay? Someone may want to see you like that. You're going to have a lot of sexual energies coming towards you as well. Make sure you are using protection. Someone may be trying to get you stuck. And or watch what you do to others because it could come back. It could come back really, really quickly this time around. Like Capricorns, okay? Let's see. Taurus could be significant, does not have to be a Leo or a Gemini.